Hello, my name is Tyler Sylvie. I am the owner and brewmaster of Sasquatch Farmer. This video is going to be a small introduction to how I make the beer. Sasquatch Farmer is a small home brewing thing right now. As many of you know, I can't legally sell the beer, so I have to give it away for free. But I'm hoping to turn this into a working business someday. So if you stay tuned, I'm gonna show you what happens before, during, and after brew day. All the way from making the yeast starter to pitching it into the wort at the end of the brew day. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this little video. Thanks. So I'm sure you're wondering, Tyler, what is a yeast starter? Well, to be honest, a yeast starter is a miniature batch of beer that we're going to make today that we will put in the big batch tomorrow. And what this miniature batch is doing is that it is helping our yeast multiply. And by doing that, we will have a healthy yeast colony that we'll put into the beer, and so we'll get a better overall fermentation. Alrighty, we got our yeast starter filled up with water. I stirred it up a little bit to break up some of the clumps, and now we got it on the burner. Now we are just going to heat it up. We need to get it to a nice rolling boil. Alright, we just got done boiling the yeast starter. For time purposes, I went ahead and put the aluminum foil on, and I put it in the yeast nutrient. The sanitizer solution's done as well. So the next step is putting our yeast starter in an ice bath. Okay, I placed the yeast starter in the ice bath, so now it's just a waiting game. So I'm gonna go chill and relax and come back in probably 15 minutes or so and give it a swirl every so often. Alright, the yeast starter is done chilling in the ice, so now it is time to pitch the yeast. Alright, so first things first is I take my yeast and I need to spray the corner of it that I'm going to be cutting, because now everything has to be sterile, because if we contaminate the yeast starter and we put that in the beer, then you contaminate your beer and you ruin the whole batch, and nobody wants ruined beer. So I'm going to spray my corners. That yeast is now inside there. We're gonna let it sit until tomorrow whenever we brew. What we will do is stir it periodically to get the yeast in moving through the yeast starter, and that'll just keep it going, and then we will have our beer ready to rock and roll. I'll see you tomorrow.